Hi, my name is Francesco Rulli. I'm the CEO of CHRO. I'm here today with David Emanuel, HR CEO with over 30 years of experience. So David, share with me a little bit with us an introduction to your work and your philosophy of doing business.
It's good to be with you again, Francisco. I believe in your values. I believe in really living and working to your values, your family, your honesty, your loyalty. Those kind of things are very, very important to me. And I think when we work in a way that aligns our values to what we truly believe in, I think we're more effective at work. I think we're better at work. And I try to help people, individuals, and companies align their values to their actions. Are we living to our culture? Are we living to what's important to us? Are we doing the things that make us proud in a manner that makes us proud?
Very nice. And share with us a little bit, what do you think is the priority going forward, especially now that we are trying to surpass the difficulties of COVID-19 and the pandemic? What are the values or what are the features that an HR department really have to take care of to protect and motivate its employees?
Human resources touches every employee. I think the communication that is done through the action and interaction of HR is even more critical today. I think anxiety on the employee side is the most troubling aspect of what we're going through. Is my company healthy? Am I going to remain healthy? How are they going to bring me back to work, or how are we going to continue to work? I think the communication around that from an HR perspective is our greatest challenge today and going forward. We have to be honest. We have to be informative. We have to be quick, and we have to be consistent. And I think that communication challenge is going to be a fun one for us, because it puts us at the forefront of really, are we living our values?
Very interesting. So let me share with you my screen and introduce you to someone we have developed, which I think you will find interesting. This is a chatbot that we developed as a proof of concept to show the power of artificial intelligence. As you can see here, we have the option to sign in or proceed anonymously, so that an employee has the freedom to communicate and gather information with or without revealing who they are. So for example, I can say, how do you feel today? I feel horrible. And this chatbot, its job is to actually understand the feelings of the employee or the person, and then propose, if applicable, some solutions to improve their sentiments. In this case, we made as an example a downloadable meditation app, or a discount to a yoga class that is probably happening in the neighborhood. As a second step, then the employee is invited to certain interactive options in which we have news and updates from the company itself, the opportunity to participate to a survey and evaluation of the, let's say, the organization. In this case, I can show you the example. We do have a survey on leadership workshop or the food court itself. Then one very popular aspect is the ideas and suggestions, where actually employees are given the opportunity to share their ideas and suggestions, even concerning innovation, concerning different aspects of their job. And then the two new things that we have added is a complementary mental health checkup and anxiety checkup. And that's where I would like to ask you, how do you think is important for HR department to provide this type of artificial intelligence solutions that also protect the privacy of the employees, so that once they are under personal pressure, they actually have the tools to assess themselves?
Well, Francisco, I think it's a powerful tool set. I think the ability for HR to never close, in essence, would be very, very important. I think it's critical that there's an anonymity piece to it, because sometimes people don't want to share exactly how they're feeling. But the 24/7 nature of this lends itself to that ongoing communication that we were talking about earlier. And I think it's very important to give employees outlets and ways to be even more interactive. And I think this would be very powerful. One, because it gives me an opportunity to communicate to you, but it also gives me an opportunity to communicate to you when you're ready to be communicated.
Fantastic. Now,
I think it's powerful.
Yes, thank you. Now, one last thing. Based on our experience, we have seen there are two groups of companies. Companies that care about improving their knowledge base, and companies that are kind of stuck into a knowledge base and they believe this knowledge base will not really change and it's almost perfect. So when we usually go live with our HR digital assistants, we see that the capability of the knowledge base of the company is only up to 60% capability of answering questions. And then it takes about 6 months, sometimes a year, to improve from the 60% all the way to 90%. Do you believe that companies that embrace basically machine learning to improve their knowledge base have a brighter future going forward from an HR perspective?
Well, it does not trouble me because there's learning in any implementation or any new employee starting. Nobody's going to come in with 100% of the answers. And so I think as you use a tool or as a person gets used to sitting in that chair, they become more comfortable with providing information. I believe the power is we've given you an outlet to communicate and we will get back to you with the correct answer.
Fantastic.
So I'm not worried about a percent of indoctrination there, or I guess not indoctrination, but of correct answers. It's are we using a tool, giving you an outlet, and let's find out how accurate it becomes.
Very good. Perfect. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your input.
Always, Francisco.
Thank you.